get a fluffy puppy in your local area. Fluffy puppies near you.
Hold up.
This podcast has got so big that there's fans at our door of the podcast just like wanting to come in and go, ah!
They're not even human fans.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. We reach out to all species because we vibrate on special levels, you know?
That first sip of mother just tastes like fucking John Deere tractor metal.
Well, Monty went for the audacious jump there. See, look, now you've just put yourself in an awkward position, haven't you? But he's chill with it.
He's alright.
See, look, you hate it. You hate every part of it.
And, the fans are going to hear the...
Yeah.
Just a little chewing and whatever. Welcome back to
episode 68 of ScumCast.
Yup. Back once again. It's been kind of hot these few days.
Oh, it's been fucking stinky.
And it's been weird. It's been all over the place, the weather, to be honest. Yesterday it was like...
It's supposed to be
36,
a fucking
but then
thunderstorm,
like a thunderstorm.
apparently. I didn't see it.
I didn't know. I saw the clouds and the thunder, but
I didn't.
The water and stuff.
It was a
myth. The rain.
I saw the water.
The rain didn't like fall near us. I don't know.
Yeah, because I drove back from work and apparently it was supposed to be happening then, but I swear I might have just driven past it. I just drive so fast that it's like...
Yeah, you skip through time.
Yeah, because I'm like fast and shit. But yeah, no, that didn't happen. And it's been just sweaty. It's just been gross. This is the type of weather I just hate. Like, nobody fucking likes this type of shit, I think.
Yeah, because it's all over the place. It's like... But, to be honest, I've been going to the beach recently, so...
Yeah, no, the beach has been good. The beach... Nice. That first... Like, that run into the water. Oh. That...
Yeah, recently it's been kind of like fridge cold water.
Yeah.
So like when you dive in, it's fucking refreshing.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Yeah, I don't think it can ever be too hot for the beach, because the water is always so good. The sand part,
it can be too hot where it's like you feel like even in the water you're burning. Because it's like too calm.
Yeah, but
the sun's getting to you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the waves have been ridiculous though, I feel like.
That's what I'm saying. That's when it's been choppy as shit.
Been fucking drowning. I've been struggling.
Yeah,
I don't know, you guys won't know this, but at Scarborough Beach, there's a fucking dip. There's a fucking dip.
That famous dip, bro. I've almost lost my life in that.
Oh, 100%.
You know how like when you're swimming out from afar, at Scarborough, when you're swimming out from afar and you feel like you're almost made it and you can touch the ground.
Yeah.
And then you're like, because you're trying to take a break, and then you go to touch the ground and you're perfectly in that dip and you go, oh,
and you're just like
no,
struggling.
I don't have the energy.
And then more waves are coming at you.
And usually in that dip is where the fucking rip is as well.
Yeah. You're just dying in there. So I remember, like, I was like, every time I get past that, it's like kind of like meet me at the other side.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just gonna.
Isn't that funny? Because like before that. At the beginning is obviously the short part where you can just stand, but then like there's that dip, and then after the dip there's like
quad
another
level
part that's legitimate even shorter.
Yeah, quad level, and you're just standing up and you're looking at all these people swimming.
Yeah, swimming like right in front of you. Yeah.
It's the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah, it's a weird dip.
Yeah, I hate it, so I don't ever go there anymore because it's just I struggle to live.
I don't go to Scarborough as much anymore. Just because the people that I go with usually don't go there, but I'd say it's probably my favorite one.
It's the best. I think it's the best area, though, like in terms of shit around
in general
it.
With everything.
In terms of the beach, I think it's the worst beach.
In terms of the women, in terms of the area itself,
like things you can get around.
You can go out. But also just, I just think the vibe of it in general, like, I don't think
everything but the actual beach itself.
No, I don't think that's. I think that's wrong because only the dip is the fucked shit.
That's what I mean.
Like the waves are usually really good to the point where like you can surf them and stuff.
Yeah, but City Beach is like just down the road, and it's it's kind of the same. It's the same. It's like
about the same.
And I think like the beach there is like way better. It's just that. It's just like the area isn't as cool, which is like a downside, you know. So that's all. That's my ratings of Perth beaches. There you go. Mullaloo comes last because who the fuck wants to go up there?
Yeah,
no one wants to go up to Mullaloo.
Yeah,
fuck that. I guess Scarborough has like the grass area for those guys.
Yeah,
I've never gone to the beach and just thought, I'll go sit on the grass.
I've sat on the grass area, but still went for a swim.
Yeah, you just weren't feeling it. To be fair, sand is dog shit. Sand is a pretty dog shit thing. If there was like a
no, it was genuinely just that pack that we went to like.
You didn't want to sit next to each other. Alright, I got like a little funny story for you. This way I was going to tell you. This is what I was going to tell you.
Okay.
So as everyone knows in Perth, or everyone doesn't know, but Perth's getting their little COVID outbreaks.
Yep.
The vid.
Yeah.
So my mum My mom this week, last week she went to go get her hair done.
Yeah.
And she's just like, she obeys every rule. Like, she doesn't want to, but she obeys every rule.
Right,
so she scans in everywhere. She's a good
respectful.
she's a good person. She scans in everything, does all the things, but she has a mask on
all
all
these
the time.
things that I don't.
Yeah. Honestly, actually, I'm not. I'm not gonna have myself.
If this list makes you respectful, it's all the things I don't do.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything but anyway, my mum scans in everywhere. But so she gets to this hairdresser's place and she comes in. She's just like, oh yeah, she scans in, she does everything, and the hairdresser goes to her. Oh, don't worry about your mask. You can like take it off. Like we're all cool in here. And she's fine. She gets her hair done. Everything's all good.
It's also hard to like do the hair when
Yeah, but it's just like she doesn't have. No one has their masks on. They're like everyone's like, you can take it off. It's fine. We don't have COVID in here. It's all good. And my mum's obviously Valentine's Day was yesterday. My mum and her man's had like their 1 year anniversary the day before, I think, as well. So they had she booked like a week off work to go to a nice hotel,
do a whole thing,
the Crown.
Yeah.
So she booked like this whole week off. Next in a couple of weeks they're going away for a couple of weeks or some shit. I don't know.
Okay, that's cool.
She's going on in their life, right?
Very nice.
So she gets a call on Friday afternoon saying, "Hey, were you at this hairdresser's on Wednesday?" Turns out,
sounds like an ex-girlfriend. Were you here?
And she goes, "Yeah, I was there."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Turns out this hairdresser had COVID." And it was the hairdresser doing her hair.
And then?
So my mum had to then go leave work.
Go
get a test done. She couldn't go to work that day. She had to isolate that day. She got a test back that afternoon. She was negative. Okay. But she still has to isolate for 7 days. And the reason she has to isolate for 7 days is because of the fact that when she walked in, that woman said, "We don't have COVID here. You can take your mask off."
Oh, so if she wore her mask, she wouldn't have to have done that.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
But the thing that boggles my mind.
Don't they know that the mask doesn't actually fully protect you?
Yeah, but it's the difference between apparently close contact and social contact. Apparently. It's yeah. Don't you know? The mask.
That's right.
The mask does a lot.
Right. The mask protects.
Even though my mum didn't get COVID.
Yeah.
She's fine. She didn't get it.
I want to let you guys know, throw away all of your condoms. You don't need to wear condoms anymore.
Yeah,
as long as you wear a mask, you can come as much as you want. The sperm will transfer straight through your own mouth and into the mask. I promise you. I've done it so many times.
You are safe no matter what. As long as you
promise you, just rip those condoms. If she says put in a condom, be like, why? I have a mask on.
Do you know if you actually went to go rob a bank, just chuck a mask on. You won't get caught.
Yeah.
People don't know.
They don't even know you're gonna rob the bank.
Yeah, they don't know. You're safe.
Isn't that funny? You could come into like a bank, because heaps of those people don't even wear the mask. They wear those actual bank rubber fucking.
Yeah. What are they doing? It's gonna be sweaty under there. Just put on a face mask.
Yeah.
You're safe. You're safe from everything.
So what I was thinking, right? If you're meant to wear a mask, could you wear a mask that's like a full face mask?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I saw a lady the other day wear one of those screen protectors.
A screen mask.
No, the
big fucking
the plastic thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. She was walking around with that in public.
That's sick.
Yeah, she was going full out, so I respect that. But I find it so boggling that the lady literally said, "We don't have COVID in here. Take your mask off." Yeah, that's hilarious. My mum told me that on the phone, and I died laughing.
Yeah, but that's the kind of thing you're supposed to say.
Yeah,
when you don't think you have COVID.
It was just so funny, and I was just like, "That is just the most perfect thing in the world."
Shit
happens. But she's fine. She's fine. She doesn't have it. She's at the Crown now. She had to take a rat test. She had to take a rat test to fucking prove that she's
you have to.
Yeah. If apparently
if you're staying there, yeah.
Yeah, no, if you want to do anything, you just have to take a test on that day to say, "Look, I'm negative," and you can...
I've not taken one yet.
I'm not
taking a test yet, no.
I haven't. I mean, I've no reason to. I've not been in close contact, so...
Neither have I,
I'm alright. I don't want to as well.
I don't want to, because anything up my nose is not...
They always say as well, they shove it up there pretty hard as well, and I don't like that.
I don't like anyone shoving anything hard inside me.
Any of my holes. Any of my holes.
I don't like any of my holes filled. Even my mouth. I fucking...
Yeah, I
don't even care about eating that much.
You ever been at the dentist and maybe you didn't because you didn't get braces, but I think when they give you braces, they shove all this clay shit in your mouth. to make it. I think to make it.
And to mold.
Yeah, to mold it. Oh my god, that is the worst feeling in my life. I've never.
Bro.
That's one of the things that made me
I just hate
dentists.
when they're fucking looking at your fucking teeth and then they put that little mirror inside your mouth and you start gagging.
I don't mind that. That bit I don't mind.
Nah, I got a really bad gag reflex.
My bad stuff is when they're scraping. Oh, that feels gross.
That's how I knew I was never meant to be gay.
Yeah.
Terrible gag reflex.
I think maybe I'm meant to be gay because
you might.
It's unbelievable. That's
because legitimately,
that's what my dentist has been trying to tell me.
If I go too far in the back of my teeth, like too many times in a row and go like that, straight away. No, done.
Not having it. Yeah, fair enough. All right.
Just from my fucking, like even when I shit.
Yeah, you do puke easily. Hey, you just chuck fingers back there. I can't do that. I can't do that.
So that just goes to show.
My fingers just go down my throat. I'm getting my whole fist in, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Like, can someone else reach in here?
I'm still speaking coherently. I'm like, what's going on here? Why can I? But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm alright. Fuck dentists. Overall, I've got to go to the dentist.
Fuck dentists and fuck Skete.
I've got to go to the dentist this week.
Oh, do you?
Now that I remembered, yeah, on Thursday.
Oh, I need to go to the dentist as well. I've been putting that off for a little while.
I just once you go, you can just make it so you book it all the time.
I know, but I've done that so many times and ended up not going. They're like, they hate me probably.
Yeah, every single dentist hates you.
Yeah.
What's that rash guy?
No, just that one guy that I go to.
Yeah, just go to a different one.
Anyways, what's been in the news other than the Super Bowl upset with Joe Burrow? Well, everyone was hoping that Joe Burrow would win, and everyone was hyping him up and thinking. But in the end,
Rams.
The Rams won.
Yeah, I'm happy because the guys that own the Rams own Arsenal.
Woo. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Kroenke. Yeah, he really puts more money into the Rams and more care for the Rams than us. But
well, it's a winning team.
Well, no, because they pay for that.
No, it's a winning team.
Yeah, I know, because they put more money into it.
No, it's a
I know.
Winning team.
I know. And they own... That's because... You know Man U? You know Man U's...
It's not a winning team, I know.
No, but also the team that the Glazers own. I'm pretty sure it's the Detroit something. I can't remember. I think it's the Detroit team. They don't win shit.
Oh, I don't know.
They're even worse. Than
Man U doesn't win shit either, so it goes to show. Just...
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to talk about Man U anymore.
Yeah, I know you don't. I know that would be depressing.
It's honestly embarrassing at this point. It's like after they bought Ronaldo, it's like I know Ronaldo's old and he's not supposed to be this ray of hope, but I don't know. I thought maybe some morale would change. I thought something would change in the team. I mean, some of the youngsters are playing better. One of our promising youngsters, he put too much. Hard work somewhere else.
He's trying something else. Yeah, he's playing for Prison FC. He's moving up in his career.
I was trying to think of something funny, but
there's not really much to really say about that. Yeah, there's not really.
No, I was just trying to correlate something towards football and outside. I was going to be like,
look, allegedly,
he's been beating the wrong ball.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No, not allegedly.
Allegedly. It's still, he's on bail. He's not
right, but it's not alleged. Alleged is when there's no evidence.
Allegedly.
Okay. Anyways,
no, but did you watch the Super Bowl? Do you care at all?
No. I watched the commercials.
I didn't do that.
I like watching the commercials each year and seeing the best ones. Pretty good ones. There was the LeBron James one was fucking crazy because it CGI's him talking to a young him. Yeah. And it's supposed to be him talking. He's his younger self is asking him questions am I gonna make it to the league? Am I gonna do this? Da da da. And it's honestly one of the coolest commercials I've seen in a very long time. Just because it looks legitimately real. You know what I mean?
How I don't understand how that is that's the most American event I've ever seen ever.
The Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
People watch it for the ads and the halftime show.
The halftime, yeah. Some people just watch it for that.
Yeah, and every ticket is the cheapest ticket is $6,500.
Right.
Even though most of the tickets are just going to be given away through corporate businesses.
Right, and celebrities get
Yeah. So it's the most expensive one's $38,000, something like that. Yeah. And I'm and so it's this capitalistic fucking cesspit, and then and then there's just these ads, and it's just that is just the most American thing.
You sounded like such an oppressed white woman for a second. You were this capitalistic cesspool.
I am a white angry
capitalistic cesspool, cunt. You mean just fucking a competition, and the seats are fucking expensive for a reason? capitalistic cesspool.
Well, no, but it's not.
Honestly, I just felt like everyone should be fined for even thinking about playing such a rough sport, and the fact that nobody kneeled when Eminem kneeled.
I more so think that I just don't think it has anything to do with the sport.
Yeah.
Like, I think...
The price of the seats.
No, I just think that, like, realistically, I think that...
Or the commercials. Or the
I just think there'd be probably a shit ton of probably Rams fans, but probably, like, American guys that love the sport.
Right.
That can't go and can't witness this type of shit because it costs, like, $38,000.
Same with every other sport.
No, not really.
Most sports.
The World Cup final. Most tickets.
Fucking expensive.
Yeah. But it's not $38,000 for the most expensive. Like, it's not that. You get tickets cheaper than $6,000.
Yeah, but there's also expensive
and it's also
box tickets.
I know. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that it is more viable than what that is, right?
Yeah.
And that's a global thing.
Yeah, because like you could be an average guy and end up watching the finals of like the World Cup.
Yeah, 100%.
Super Bowl, it might not. Yeah, but see with Super Bowl as well, it's like
that's what I mean by it's so American. It's so American.
Yeah,
that's why I mean it's by it's so American.
But that whole sport is so American.
Yeah, and it's just like, and I'm not. I
just like footy Australian, mate.
If it's the type of thing for me, right, where if they were doing shit constantly, it'd be an interesting sport to me. Like if they were constantly making plays, like play after play after play, but it takes so long. The game's like so long, like.
And then there's like a defensive like.
Because there's so many tactics involved, which I understand, which makes it more intricate. Which I understand, which makes the skill of the game a lot harder.
And there's a lot more strategy to it. Like there's like, this guy runs this way.
And teams like work.
You actually have to remember these tactics and shit. It's not like football where like there is positions and tactics, but it's never as complicated as you run this.
It's a lot more it's a lot more like down to the players on the field. Like in football.
Yeah, in football.
Whereas in like AFL,
well, because they get the breaks. It's like once you make that play, if that play
this is
fails,
the play we're doing.
Next play. Yeah.
So it's like, but I understand that.
Like
but it's just like I just can't. It's just so stop start. It's so stop start.
Yeah, I can't. It's like it reminds me of cricket.
Yeah, a bit better than cricket though.
Obviously, a lot more.
I'm not. I'll give you American side. It's a bit better than cricket.
Yeah, it is a bit better than cricket.
Cricket baseball. Because
you guys never had a legend like Warney, but that Tom Brady, alright.
Yeah, he's nothing. Alright. He'd be an average cricketer,
mate. He wouldn't even make it to the leagues, mate. I wouldn't see him in the Ashes, mate.
He'd be playing for Perth Scorchers, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Perth fucking Scorchers. But yeah, no, I'm not into it. I watched it at work while I was at work. I had it on the other screen because I was just like, I'll chuck it on. But like, it just.
How did you feel about the UFC?
I did not watch a single part of it.
Okay.
I watched Tai Tuivasa and I see.
Yeah, Tai Tuivasa shot the fucking world, bro.
I seen my boy
with that elbow. He just boop.
I've seen my boy climbing.
It was sad. It was sad watching Derek Lewis get knocked out because I love Derek as well. But both of them were like
I
like
people. Tuivasa more than Derek Lewis.
Well, yeah, because Tai is also Aussie and you can relate to him a little more, and the shoeies that he does is kind of like. Brings you back to your younger days, mate, when the shoeies were all around.
Do you hear about why
he stink about Gallipoli?
Do you hear about why he
does the shoeies?
No, why he came out to like all girls just want to have fun?
No,
because it's like apparently it's just what like he listened to with his mum would be playing in the car and he'd like be singing along to it when he was like growing up and shit.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I put it on and like that gets him like really hyped up. Yeah, which is cute. I like that. I
respect that.
It's cute. But yeah, I saw that. I didn't watch. I haven't even seen any of the Izzy Whittaker fight. Apparently, Whittaker might have got robbed. I heard.
I don't know. I wouldn't say robbed.
Some people were saying. Some people.
I could. With what transpired, I could say that the fight could be seen both ways.
Yeah. Okay.
Rob got a few takedowns, which were mostly sloppy, and there was not much ground control when he did get the takedowns.
Yeah. Which is hard to do with Izzy.
Right. His hits, wouldn't say he got as many significant hits like on Izzy as well.
Yeah.
But I guess you could say in terms of the points, Izzy won in general.
Yeah. Okay.
But in terms of the overall, like if you were to base it off like
damage,
who did everything the most, it would be Rob. But in terms of damage, honestly, you can't say.
Okay, so it's like pretty even.
It was honestly the best. I would have honestly called that a draw.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's hard to do though.
It's hard to say though
without like a 10-8 or like something else.
But a lot of people like I saw Chandler and like Michael Chandler, by the way, the UFC fighter, guys. I just want to explain.
No, Chandler from Friends
came out and was like, "Look, this fight's fucked." No joke. He was just speaking on Twitter about how he feels like that nowadays champions, they don't really even have to beat someone; they just have to like
tap them up.
Yeah, tap them up and get away with most
win
of it.
Points because you can win.
Yeah, and it doesn't. I can see his argument as well because it's like. That fight was very like it wasn't as boring as Izzy Romero, but like the strategy from Izzy's side was very similar. Where it was like counterattack, tap in,
that's
keep
the thing,
sort
though.
of like control of the area. But I feel like Rob had it's hard. Honestly, it's hard.
That's the thing though. I think it's more so because that's just Izzy. The way Izzy fights, he has to fight 100%, like that.
Yeah.
So realistically. Because he's not going to go in.
No. But he played it a lot safer than he did.
Yeah, I know. But like, say for an example, if Izzy was going, Monty, do you want to relax from my water bottle, buddy? But like, you say Izzy was going for the title and Rob was holding it. Yeah. I think Izzy would have played the same style. Maybe he would have thrown more because he wanted to like get that edge of line. Right. But it still would have been a similar sort of fight.
Yeah, who knows? That's what I'm saying. Like, it was an interesting fight. I wouldn't be mad if someone said run it back.
I mean, they will, surely. He's probably his biggest competition. Like, he's his biggest... Like, no one's really coming close apart from...
Yeah, that's true.
So I think, like, he probably will get... Even though that would be his third chance, right? They've fought twice.
Third, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Well, they should have a trilogy.
Yeah, so it, like...
It would only make sense as well.
Yeah, and I think, like, Rob might get it eventually. Like,
if he fights as well as he did in this one and improves from here on...
Yeah.
And realises, like, okay...
He's only going to gain confidence.
When I do get him down... from this one, for sure. Because he felt like he won himself.
Because that's what I feel most of it at this stage will be, is how confident you are going into it.
Well, that was his issue in general. He's dealt with like depression, anxiety throughout most of his life, but he said before that fight he had a lot of resentment for Izzy, and that clouded that clouded his mind because he felt like, well, I'm the champ. Why are they going crazy at him? Yeah, they're expecting him to just roll over me and just take my title. Like,
it is true. Like, Izzy, like, no, not even Izzy. Sorry, Whitaker, when he was champ, got like no like clout. When he was also like kind of cool, he wasn't pushed. Like Izzy, I understand. Like, some people are pushed. Like,
well, not only is Izzy, no, you gotta understand. People think, oh, Izzy's pushed. Yes, Izzy is pushed, but Izzy propelled himself there. Like, Izzy was the one that pushed his
he's got a personality,
attitude, he's got a personality out there, and it might not even be his. Like, you know what it is? It's legitimately not the difference of personalities. It's the difference of how you portray that personality in public. Like,
I think it is. I think it is though.
Yeah,
because like, say Whitaker had like the type of personality Izzy did and was more out there. Yeah, he would probably have that.
I would say they're very similar in personality if you actually listen to a lot of their shit.
Yeah.
Izzy's just more of an extrovert. Izzy's just more willing to put time in his mind into those other aspects of the sport.
Yeah.
While Rob is like, even you could see in the embedded that for this fight card, he was just chilling and playing video games when he wasn't training. While Izzy was like doing this, doing that, talking to these people. You know what I mean? Like, they both invested in a different way.
Yeah. No,
just like there was Stipe and then there's like a champion like
Ngannou. Even Ngannou's quite out there with most things.
While Stipe wasn't.
Yeah.
Stipe just lived his fucking normal
life. Ngannou
life.
said that he's not fighting again for like less than a certain amount of money now. Which is good. I like that. I like that.
Cool. I respect that. Well, he's a fucking world champion.
It is what the UFC do with their fighters is a bit like sad.
It's sus, yeah.
Like it's because I know they've got such a stronghold on like the entire thing. Where it's just like, well, where else are you gonna go? Where else gets the numbers that we get?
Yeah, and Bellator is becoming that, but
Bellator can't physically pay them that much because they don't make that much.
Like but you know, Bellator still pays them more than
no, that's what I'm saying. Is like Bellator would, I feel like, pay them the way if they got paid that way.
Yeah.
But like, because like the UFC's like made like a $1 billion profit business, and it's just like, wait, so you can't pay the fighters just a little bit more? Like, you know, you can't just like
or even just like, you know what it is. If you can't pay these fighters, allow them to have outside sponsors again.
Yeah, that's so fucked. That's so like that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you have to wear everything that we.
Yeah,
like,
they just like privatize it. They just like they were like, okay, you know what? Now, what is it? What was it before Reebok? Now it's Venom.
Yeah. So I saw.
Look, I know that the fighters get a portion of the sponsorship money as well, but. This smell just reminds you of me when me and Kim were together. Speaking of...
Okay, no.
Nah,
what side are you on? What side of the Avengers superhero movie are you on?
It's hard to say, because now Cuddy's on that side.
Yeah. I replaced Taylor on that side.
Yeah? You got the hair for it. I'll replace... Who was on that side? Was it like Kendall or some shit?
Yeah.
Why is Kendall on there?
And like, it's also
what
weird
does he do?
that Travis Scott is on the other side, and like, it's weird that like
wait.
Kylie and
Travis is on which side?
No, Kylie's on Travis is on Kanye's side.
Yeah, and so is Kylie.
Yeah, I know, which is strange considering like Kim.
What?
Like, well, aren't they like related?
Yeah, but
they're only big because of Kim Kardashian.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
No, isn't Kim on that side as well though?
No, she's on Pete's side. Well, she's not. She's not on the. I don't know if she's on the. I don't know if she's on the.
Anyways, I don't know, cause like at first, like I got where Kanye was coming from, where he's like, you know, like where he first like bought a house next to her.
He deleted it all again.
Did he?
Yeah.
He bought a house next to her, which to me seemed weird at first, but then he was like, it's about my kids, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. But to me, it was still kind of sus, because I was like, yeah, it is about your kids, but it's like, I don't know, it seemed a little still sus, right?
So wait.
And then as time goes by, I'm kind of feeling more for Pete, because it's like, this guy is like, Kanye is becoming the guy that I always disliked. It's the guy that's still obsessed with his ex, and they just can't let go, and he makes it public business. Like,
at the same time though,
he will either bash, and like, I feel bad for Pete, because now he's... Well, because Kanye wants to fight him, and regardless if Kanye fights him or not, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that, like Kim said, you're threatening him, you're basically provoking all your fans and basically like half of the black community to legitimately go against this one white guy just because he's smashing your baby mama.
That being said,
yes,
he deleted all his Instagram posts.
Yeah,
and he's set for two. The one is his "God Please Bring Our Family Back Together," which is that one that he's kept up for a while now.
Yeah,
and the other one is his album cover for Donda 2.
Right, which is a burn,
which has release date on the 22nd.
Yeah, which all makes sense because this is what he always does before all of his album releases. He'll have some sort of drama and he'll stir some shit and he'll be public. In this case, it's some real messy personal shit. Not that he hasn't done this before. But it's so messy and personal and it's so direct the way he's handling it that it's making me think it's more than just the album. Which it is.
I don't know, it is, but it isn't. It is, but it isn't, if that makes sense.
No, like, I think it's more than the album. I think it's just suitable right now for him to do this and exaggerate it even further
and then blame it on the album. That's what I mean. It's like it is about it, but it's not.
Yeah. Because the album can be used. Right, the album can be used as a scapegoat later on, saying, "Look, this was all just promotion, and now I've calmed down. I'm on the pills again." Yeah,
exactly. So it's like that's what it is, and it's just like, so I don't really care.
But you don't know if that's what it is.
No, but I do. Like he's done it every single album. He's come up with something. He's done some weird shit. He's always doing that. He always promotes it in some sort of weird way.
Yeah.
And like that's why I have less respect for it.
Right.
I would be more on his side and be like, hey, let's try and help him if he didn't have an album coming out.
But isn't it just so weird when like celebrities act out like that publicly, and it just reminds you, it's like, fuck, like that's just another moment where it's like, this person is human. Like no matter how many people he's got to the side of him saying like, don't post this, or like he's got a marketing team and a PR team.
His marketing team's loving it.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying,
marketing team's like, post
usually
that.
your PR team would be like, yo, chill.
He's gone up like 2 million followers on Instagram.
I know. And he was tweeted more than the Super Bowl during the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That he said how happy he was about that because he wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, so it's like, it's just stupid. I find it like, I just don't know, like, is it worth it? Because I think it gets to a point, right?
Is it worth wait. Is it worth it for Are you asking? Is it worth it for Kanye in terms of publicity, or is it worth it for Kanye in terms of personal life? Like, do you as in like, do you think this stunt will like get his family back, or do you think like that it will push him away more?
One, I don't think it's going to get his family back, so that's the first thing.
Yeah.
But like, I'm also saying in the term, I think he's doing it purely for publicity of this album, right? That's what I think he's doing it. But like his backbone is like maybe it will help, like
right?
It's letting him say what he wants to say,
every
right?
Every time I feel like he's doing it for this reason, but he's always bringing out the issues that he has at the time.
Yeah. So I like I said, I think it's
he's
like
just finding a channel to funnel these problems.
This is his medium of explaining what he actually feels, right? So, but my point is like at the end of the day, he is doing it for that exposure of the album, so he can make more money and do whatever he needs to do.
Yeah.
What is his desire in terms of publicity, like in terms of that publicity? Because there is got to be a baseline cost of
he wants people to side with him and basically run Pete out of that relationship, which is working. I think it's working because I think someone like Pete, who's had previous like experience with depression and shit like that, which I've seen, and
he's actively said he doesn't like people coming out.
He struggled before in the limelight in relationships before as well. So to me, it seems like this will actually work.
No, I don't think he doesn't struggle in the limelight. He struggles when people are coming at him. Because I think like, he seems to me... Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like he seems to me like he would eventually struggle with just people coming at him saying fucking shit.
Yeah, well, he would be like, look, Kim, like, as much as I really like you and all, like...
Yeah.
You're crazy,
big butt.
Your crazy ex and all the people that follow him are too much baggage.
Yeah. And it is.
Because you've got this guy now that's easily at least 10 times more famous than you.
Yeah.
Has way more influence than you. Like, he has those crazy types of fans where, like, if he goes, Pete's address here, go kill him. Like,
they would do some shit.
At least 10 people in that area will go there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The thing that, okay, there's, well, firstly though, like, I think the rational people are with Pete, which is at least what Pete thinks, which is a good thing.
Right.
But besides the point, what I was going to say though, with Kanye, is like, he has all this power in like American culture as a starter, then the world, right?
The world, yeah.
So, what is he gaining from being this type of publicity? Because it's not cost. It's not monetary or cost. He's being public. He's all this public. That's what I'm saying. It's all free.
Support.
It's all free. But what I don't think he's actually gaining much support.
No.
If he was just to release his album,
no, I don't.
I think he'd have more actual support. I understand all publicity is good publicity at this point, right? I understand that, and that's what Kanye understands as well. And at the end of the day, it's going to get him more listens, and it is what it is.
100%.
But so he's deciding, and this is what is mind-boggling to me as a human being, is he's physically deciding that a more stressful life and a more stressful well-being is worth it, rather than cost. No cost, like in terms of.
He's not though. He's not.
Because, yes, he is.
No, he's not, because what he's doing instead is, before, all of these stressful situations and were just kept in the background, right?
Yeah.
And so whenever he feels like it's time for him to advertise or market something, well, all he does is he transfers all of that stress and stuff into the public eye. So all of this stress and problems and drama with his wife has been occurring for a few years now. It's just that he's putting in the limelight now because he feels like it's time.
He's not though. He's making it extreme, and he's
exaggerating it for sure, right? But he's already had these problems. So to him, these exaggerations or these acts of like these manic bipolar, like basically freakouts, just genuinely what occurs normally with him. It's just that, like, because the album's coming up, he's choosing to put it in the public eye, but also because of the situation itself, what it's calling for is support from people, just like the Trump situation.
But that's what I mean, though.
Just like the Trump situation before.
Is like he's choosing publicly to not ruin, but like to damage his public image, make things more stressful for him, because he's going to have more people coming at him, more people like hating on him, more people.
I don't think he sees it that way. I think he sees it.
He has to. He's not dumb. He's showing. But he's not.
But
Yeah, no, but he's then putting more people on to keep Pete. Pete and Kim,
Skete,
his whole family.
I'm not calling him Pete anymore. I'm calling him Skete.
Fucking his kids, his fucking Kid Cudi. He's putting all this stress on other people, right? And he's choosing that instead of publicly, instead of advertising it using monetary value.
Okay, yeah.
Which is what? No, but that's what I'm saying.
But that's from your logical mind.
No. But that's what I'm saying is mind-boggling to me as a man who then claims to say I care about these people.
Yeah.
And he's just having money, and he's doing it for advertising. Okay. It's mind-boggling for me that he would choose that. Right. I know that's my logical brain saying
but
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're thinking from your own perspective, where you go, okay.
Shame of me to think.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you gotta see it from a place of an irrational mind that's thinking about things only based on emotions. So in those moments of emotion, it's like, I need to express this huge emotion and I need to let Kim know that I love her and that I'll do anything to get her back. And in that moment, that's your thought, right? Yeah. And it's because you're so emotional and irrational, like most artists are, all you can think about is that moment and dramatizing that moment more, because the more you think about that situation, everything else fades. So that idea becomes larger. So that allows you also to expand and dramatize even further, because now it's become the only thing in your mind. Do you understand? Yeah. So it's like the same with people that like go from not believing in God and then they go to believing and then they become extremists, where it's like they went from having zero belief, right, to that belief being the only strong idea in their head. So they start putting more value in it and start putting exaggeration.
Okay, I get what you mean there.
You know what I mean?
I do, no, I understand. But like, surely that could be channeled in other ways.
Right, but he has a mind that isn't really wired that way.
Oh, no. I mean, in terms of like, if he wanted to go all out, he could buy the entire street. He could go
right, but that doesn't buy her.
But he's making public. He like the thought for me going public. Like, I think he could go crazy in his own head.
That's why he's doing it.
Yeah,
the reason he's doing it so publicly isn't because it's what's gonna like change anything for him. It's the fact that even if you bought out that whole street, that wouldn't change Kim's mind. Because she doesn't give a fuck about the money. She gives a fuck about the popularity, the reputation. And if he keeps doing this publicly and keeps involving their family, as much as he's fucking with her head, she knows deep down, just like he knows deep down, and that's why he's doing it, that this is all publicity that runs further and further into their family and funnels more and more money into there.
Yeah, no, like
I think that's why he's doing it, because he knows that's what works on Kim. Because if he bought out a whole fucking street, she has the money to do the fucking same thing.
I use it as an example. I mean, in just terms of, I guess, showing how much he cares, but I guess he doesn't really care. He just wants like.
It's no. You got to understand it from someone that's done something so rational, similar to that, not in the public eye, but.
That's what I was saying. Like,
irrationality, in terms of like, that sort of irrationality where you're like, I need to make this person understand that they love me and fuck everything else.
Yeah.
Believe me, in those moments when you have those thoughts, you don't think that you're gonna hurt that person, because you're going, well, why would I hurt them? I'm showing them all of my love.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. Yeah. That's like, okay. That was actually what I was gonna say. Is like, what do you think is your type of like avenue to go down, to show that love? Like, what is the type? Because obviously Kim or Kanye is being me, public.
Yeah, well, I think as a person that can go to those irrational points, I usually base it on what the person would be most surprised about.
So it depends on the other person.
Right. So for example,
which for Kim, for Kim is right. It is like the publicity,
right? Yeah. So for example, let's say you and your girlfriend have been dating for 6 months, and she keeps every time she's having a bad day, she's like, I've just had enough of work. I just need a break from everything. And she keeps saying that, and every time you guys have a fight, she keeps going, and then one day you have a huge fight, and then she's like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Like, everything's just been getting to me. The first thing that comes to my mind is buy holiday tickets.
Yeah.
Surprise her with it. Even if she's like, no, I want to break up with you. It's like, no, we can fix this. Let's go on this holiday. You know what I mean? Like, it would be something that would be so like astonishing to the person, where it's like, you're so surprised. Because I bet you, even to Kim, it's like, before, Kanye's been wild. Kanye's been wild as fuck, but he's never been this wild, where he's like, basically
stop the internet.
Put his you know what it is that just clicked in my mind now. It's it's not only the publicity, it's what he's actually doing in order to show her that she's more important than him. And you know what that is? He's putting away his pride. You know how prideful Kanye is?
Yeah,
everyone knows
true.
how prideful Kanye is. He's putting away his pride and putting
it
all on the. Bro, trust me. As much as he's being irrational, best believe that even when he looks back, that's why he deletes those posts. Even when he looks back, he goes, "Fuck, dude, I was being irrational as fuck in that moment." But then the moment hits again. That's how bipolar works. It's like it's episodes of you feel like depressed and nothing to like. You're manic and you're like, I need this and this is ideas coming to my mind. I don't need to write this down. I need to, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think that's what's occurring with him.
Yeah, and I guess it's like you don't know as well because it's on such a different scale of human being.
Right.
Like where it's like, what is even like? You
Right.
wouldn't be surprised. You wouldn't be surprised if all of them are sitting around a table.
Right. That exactly. You never know what kind of scale this comes to.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even know if, like, they're all just fucking playing the game. In this case, I personally don't think it's true.
I think it's a bit too weird for it to be like that.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where it's so extreme that I don't feel like it's...
Yeah,
it's not.
There's no... And I also don't think Pete's the type of person to get involved.
To be involved so deeply in this, to the point where, like, the internet's basically coming for him for no reason.
Yeah. I don't think he'd put himself out there. I don't think he has like the type of attitude to be like, oh yeah, I'll just take all this shit
just for like fame and shit.
Yeah. No, it doesn't seem like that type of thing.
Anything else happened?
I was gonna say, that's it's been a wild week for that, but
that's all that's been going on, huh?
Yeah, it's like it's just been breaking the world. Did you do your homework?
I watched up to episode 7.
Of the first season?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right. No,
so I tried to, honestly I did.
Yeah.
But Euphoria's one of those shows like where
you can get a bit too much of it. Like it's just it's a bit. I had to switch shows. It's a bit hectic.
Yeah, because like, it's very story driven, and so a lot of the scenes are just like empty scenes of cinematography.
Sometimes, honestly, like the last episode that came out yesterday, literally just nothing happened.
Right.
And it's well compared to the episode before where everything happened.
Yeah.
And it's just like, whoa, and then it just drops from like...
I kind of like that they fuck with the pace of the show.
Yeah.
Like some episodes will like go back so far into the past and then like 5 things will occur. And then like you said, the next episode it'll be like they're all just at school talking about shit.
Yeah. The one thing that I'm not like a big...
But I do have some things I want to talk about in terms of that show. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, so the one thing, I'm not a like huge, like it's not like, oh my god, I have to watch this every week, right? Like the internet literally breaks on Monday when it's released.
Yeah, I understand.
But the one thing I will give the show credit for, it has the best soundtrack of any show
100%.
I've heard. Like Labyrinth, didn't know the man was still alive. Fucking praise the Lord for that man.
Yeah.
He did an unbelievable job. Unbelievable job. I literally can listen to the album
Labyrinth.
on
Come in.
Yeah, he came in. Because fucking like I have a couple of his songs are on my playlist now. Like a couple of the intros and outs, like they're bangers.
Yeah, they're bangers.
Yeah, and it's just like so I'll give him that, and fair play to him for that. But what were you wanted to mention about? Because I want to talk about stuff that you've seen, or I won't try and.
So, the number one thing for me is if you really think about it, the 2 black people in the show are the ones that are constantly being betrayed in terms of love.
Wait, which 2?
Rue and McKay.
Oh yeah, okay.
Rue is constantly. Rue's constantly like.
I forgot about McKay.
Fucked in between, like, I like what's her name? Jules. I like Jules, and then I'm not sure, and then should I tell her? And it's all over the place. While McKay, poor dude, man, he's given up his...
Too much of a nice guy.
He's given up his fucking football goals for this fucking slag Cassie.
Yeah.
And she just keeps cheating on him with the same guy with a monobrow.
Honestly, I'm also just not gonna like... I won't spoil it for you.
Yeah, I can imagine that she keeps doing worse, but
It's
and,
honestly
like,
just so far away. It's so far away from what like even.
I understand,
like,
and
like,
her excuse for it as well is not good enough.
No, the second season, like I don't even. It's so far away from what you're saying now.
Yeah.
That it's like it's like hilarious.
Okay.
Like,
cool.
you know, it's just.
Yeah. No, I watched more tonight because I watched it just before as well. But I watched more tonight. Finish off. More
Yeah. No. It just like right now. There's like a lot of. Yeah. There's so many storylines going on. And yeah,
I'll catch up. I'll catch up by next week.
Did you catch up on the other one, the Tinder swindler?
No, I didn't get to watch that yet.
You gotta.
Fuck. Okay, I watched that one beforehand.
That's the other one you gotta watch.
Yeah.
So
because that one's easy to watch because that one's just one series.
Yeah, it's just a documentary. It's just a documentary. I will say the only thing that I will say on that to give you some pre-emphasis. Don't like they're three women they kind of follow.
Yeah.
First two. I'm honest, like that you gotta be questioning them too. Last chick, bad bitch. That's all I have to say. Like
bad bitches in looks or bad bitches in personality.
No, like what she did. She's cool. The other two, just dumb.
Okay.
But like, because they made the documentary, so it's really swayed in their favor.
The two
girls, yeah, because it's like, oh, like this happened to me, but you just got to question them. Like it's like if like,
yeah,
but you'll see when you watch it. It's like it's interesting. Yeah, do your homework and we'll get back.
I'll definitely.
I can't remember. Yeah, because like the fact that you mentioned McKay made me have to think about things.
Okay, yeah.
That was like.
I feel bad because like. That's the thing.
He was also a nice guy.
That's what I thought about the show as well. I don't know
how
why
crazy is Cassie's tits, by the way.
Oh, they're
unbelievable.
They're beautiful.
Unbelievable. Like what they have. There's something else. There's something else.
She would fucking get it.
Because I do think that most girls on there are overrated.
Definitely. But also, my new crush in the show, Cassie's sister.
Lexi, nah. A lot of people were saying that.
Right, reasons for. Not the most attractive one there, but very cute. Very cute. Personality-wise, best one there. Yeah. She cares for her friends. She's still kind of fun. She's actually interesting. Yeah. Like when she dressed up as Bob Ross, it was like, oh, fresh idea right there. Like she didn't dress up like the other sluts. Like, and then it's like Rue. It's like I love the way she always dresses, but it's like, all right, like stop, like. Every time you dress up, it's like you're just trying to be a guy. All right? Yeah. Like I get it. Like I'm not saying you have to be a girl, but like change up the costume. Yeah. Every time it's like a fucking suit or a tuxedo or some bullshit. It's like fuck off, bro.
Yeah. No, she never. I mean, that's the day.
And she's the only, like I said, the only friend that fucking was basically giving Rue fake piss for how long? Like imagine that. Imagine not being friends with someone at all. Like never hanging out, and then like. Coming over their house and being like, yo, I need your pee.
Yeah, she's got a lot of credit in the bank, but like, yeah, she's a good friend, but like she in the show she seems boring.
I see that's in
the case of the show. In the case of the show, I know she's actually getting more limelight in the second season.
Okay, cool.
So she gets more. She's more into it than before, which you'll enjoy. I'm trying to think.
Which is my new crush now.
Okay.
I mean, Rue will always be number one.
That's interesting because there is like I've seen because I get bombarded on TikTok like every Monday when it's out and like clips and shit. Yeah. And there is a small community that are like Lexi lovers.
Oh yeah. They part of the Lexi lovers. 100%. Because like that's what I started realizing because I was like trying to look for characters in the show that I felt like I liked.
Yeah.
And
do you know what's crazy?
Rue, the reason I have a love and hate relationship with Rue is because she just reminds me of me too much.
Do you know what's crazy though? Like you say all this, but like if all those women were in front of you in real world examples, right? Do you know the one you chase?
Yeah.
It's Maddie. You know it, and you know it, and you know it, and you know it.
Yeah. She's Alex Adam, whatever her last name is, the actual actress.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful. And she is that spicy little Latina that will cause problems in your life. And like, yes, I would probably go for her or Cassie. Yes.
I think Cassie's alright. No, Cassie's yeah, the tits are amazing. But like, it's just she's not. She's not actually. I don't actually find her that pretty. I don't find her that like
It would 100% be Maddie.
Yeah, but yeah.
And the more the show goes, the more I hate what's her name, the one that has the like OnlyFans, not OnlyFans. You know what I mean? The dominatrix one.
Oh, Kat.
Cat. As the show goes on, I start to hate her more and more.
Yeah, her character's kind of like kind of.
Yeah, she's becoming kind of as the show goes on.
Yeah.
She's becoming kind of like
her storyline really dies quite a bit, like because there's not like, really much going on about her.
She's become like a bit. Yeah, it seems that it's gone that way. It seems what they basically kind of did with her was. They took the innocence away from her and was like, because she wasn't wanted by all these guys, now she's a slut. And it's like, yeah, cool. Like,
and have you met her boyfriend? Are you into that part?
No.
Okay,
yeah.
You're more like her soon-to-be boyfriend or whatever.
Maybe is it that guy that likes her at the beginning?
Yeah.
I've got to the part where they almost fucked and he like just came in his pants basically.
Yeah.
Go king.
Go king. My king. I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, we'll catch up next week with an update of how far you're in.
You got a Sunday selection?
That's what I'm looking for. I honestly, it might be one of the Euphoria songs. From being honest, because I've listened to
soundtrack. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, it's Still Don't Know My Name by fucking Labyrinth. Like it's a tune. Still don't know my name. It's a tune. It's a fucking tune.
What have I been listening to?
It's a fucking tune, and I can't get it out. Can't get it out of my head.
J Hus, Can You See?
Alright.
Can you see what I done? Came in a black Benz, left in a white one.
Alright, that's it. See you later, fiends. We'll catch you next week.
Cheers for watching us as always. Peace.